Welcome back to Life Through Her Eyes. I'm your host, Debbie.
And I'm Jackie.
We're so happy that you're back with us again. The month of September, we took a little hiatus, recouping from our 40th birthday celebration, and we are so happy to be back. So thank you for checking us out. Happy October. We're so happy to be in the fall now with this weather getting nice and cool, just the way we
Love
like
it.
it. And we thought we should probably talk about breast cancer awareness since it is the month of October. We wanted to not only just talk about the generic breast cancer awareness, hey, wear a pink ribbon for your mom or your grandma or your sister or yourself, but seeing the other side of that as well and remembering that women aren't the only people that are affected by breast cancer. And I'm not just talking about the family and friends of women, I'm talking about men.
Yep.
Men also have breast cancer. Not as many, but that doesn't mean that we diminish the fact that they do not have breast cancer. So this month, turning 40, I had my first mammogram. Let me tell you, it was not fun, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely encourage everybody to be checking themselves all the time. There are definitely lots of different websites and videos that they can show you how to do so. But thankfully, after doing my mammogram and getting all the tests, I found out I am cancer free. So grateful for that, finding out in breast cancer month that I am cancer free. But also, again, we want to give love out to people and families that are going through this horrible cancer that is really ravaging societies everywhere. So, me and Jackie took a little bit of time to look up some statistics and just wanted to talk to you guys about how breast cancer is non discriminatory. They will affect whomever. And as you see in our larger society in America, we have a lot more breast tissue in men and women. So definitely something more to look for. What do you think about it, Jackie? How's it affected you, or what have you saw as far as statistics that you thought were really interesting regarding breast cancer?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I feel very strongly about whenever we started this dialogue and started talking about that we're gonna have an episode about this, I started looking into different websites and doing some research on finding out numbers just to see. I will say I was shocked by a few things. So
Hmm.
one, I did actually think there was a higher number than I saw of men reported having breast cancer.
Right.
But I will say, even after seeing the numbers, it's still a lot of people. I think one of the things that happens when we're looking at widespread diseases, we're looking at hundreds of thousands, we're looking at millions, because there's a lot of people in the world.
Or whatever country or society you're in.
Right, right. And when you're looking at saying there's roughly 23 million people getting or reporting breast cancer every year, and tens of thousands of those people getting breast cancer are men.
Wow.
And the rhetoric that I seen on these websites, the literal words they're using is only tens of thousands of those cases are men. I was actually very appalled by this. To actually say only in referencing people that are coming down with a very, terrible disease. It's cancer. To say that only these amount of people's lives were affected, I thought was gross. No matter the gender, to just say that in general was gross. The thing for me, knowing that really struck a chord where I was like, we need to talk about this. This is very important. It's a side that you don't hear a lot about. You see the pink ribbons, it's pink this, it's women this, and men's voices being silenced in that. And I know me and you speak a lot about, empowered women and strong independent women, and why are women, choosing these in life. And what happens is, men are important too. Just seeing that their voices
Absolutely.
are being silenced in this is disheartening.
And I think also in our society where we have a very masculine society, it almost seems emasculating to say, I have breast cancer as a man. You know, it
Right.
seems like if a man just is even looking to check for breast cancer, it just
Mm,
seems like they're admitting that they're fat or they got, man boobs or whatever the case may be. But I don't
right.
necessarily know it has to do with the amount of breast tissue, because I know women with very small breasts still get breast cancer. It's not necessarily just large breasted women or men, it is breast
Yep.
tissue that has been compromised.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
everyone should be able to comfortably and confidently have conversations about their health and wellness, specifically the wellness aspect of it, and doing the checks and everything to do the preventative side of it as well, and not just
Exactly.
wait until it's too late and something hurts really bad but you don't want to say anything.
Yeah, that was another thing I found too. The low HDI areas, the lower income, the less wealthy countries, their cases are, they find out it's already stage 4. The wealthier countries, the high HDI, they're finding it sooner, which is good. We want that. But it's the awareness we need as well, and talking about it with men too, and just like you said, to do the self checks. That's
Mhm.
something that I think everybody needs to know. Like, you should regularly check this at least every month
Yeah.
and know what to look for. That was another thing that was interesting to me, because I think it's one thing to be okay, I'm aware I should be looking for it. But then next question, what am I even looking for?
Yeah.
They break that down on a lot of the sites, which your lymph nodes are swollen. There's obviously any discharge, discoloring, change of size, or lump or something that you notice is getting different. Any of those things we need to be looking for, men and women.
They even said inverted nipples were another thing. If your
Yes.
nipples are going the wrong way, that might be a sign that
Inversions.
something's not going on correctly in that area.
Exactly, exactly, 100%. And just like you said, to the stigma, it needs to be broken, and
Yeah.
not be it's a less masculine thing to check
Yeah.
for it. Because
Right.
honestly, if you think about it, there's a cancer that men get that they have to have, you know, it checked. They have to have their prostate checked.
Yeah.
And I would feel like it's a lot less emasculating to check around your nipple, dudes,
Yeah.
than it is to check inside your,
Butthole.
the trash can.
No, I understand. It's a little less invasive. You might even actually like a little nipple play while you're doing it, you know? Who knows?
Yeah. 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 Let's normalize that,
Yeah,
fellas.
let's
Okay.
normalize nipple play to find out if you have breast cancer, Like,
Please.
figure out those
Please.
lumps. How's everything
Yeah.
feeling?
Because
We can
it's
even do
not
it with you.
exactly. Exactly.
If
Yes.
you need help.
Check your chest, not just hers.
Yeah. Check out your chest. I agree. Every
Yeah.
chest matters. All chest matters, okay? Facts.
Yes.
No, that's so
100%
true.
facts.
I would
And
love I would love to normalize it. It's no different than normalizing having Black people getting checked for skin cancer as well. Just because we have more melanin doesn't mean we don't get
mm,
skin cancer. Just because it seems to be more
yeah,
prevalent in the white community or the less
exactly.
melanated community, that doesn't mean that we are exempt.
Exactly. Exactly. Because we are all, guess what, of the human race.
Yeah. Yeah. Which all
We're all
started out
human.
brown. There's a real
So
light skinned version of us.
I'm just telling
You're welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
No need to be jealous anymore because you are us. Just learn your history. Learn your history.
Yeah,
No, but I
yeah.
love it. I think that's good that we can talk about this. And hopefully, again, that's how this stuff spreads, is trying to make normal these conversations and not make it so stigmatized, and say,
Right.
hey, I'm sure a lot of people out there know someone who else that like had a family member or friend who's been affected by breast cancer. I know my
Exactly.
ex-mother-in-law had breast cancer twice that she overcame,
Yeah.
and I believe died to diabetes. So coming to diabetes, but she had breast cancer 2 times in her life, and
Wow.
she hid it from her son, my ex-husband, and then the second time he found out, about her second round, I guess. But I don't know.
Wow.
I think it's important to share these things, that you don't have to go through this alone. And you realize, again, cancer of all sorts do not discriminate. They go wherever they can find a host.
They do. They do. And being aware of it is really, I think, one of the monumental things, because when we catch it early, there's so many more options. So many more options. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, or just having that knowing. All, I'm not gonna blanket it to everybody, because there's always, exceptions to the rule.
Of course.
But I'm just gonna say it, men, you're a lot harder to get into the doctor, okay? You don't go as much as you should. It's a reason why men that are spoused up with women live
And
longer.
single men don't.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Single men normally don't. And I get it. I get it. But the thing is catching it early is what's key, especially with that. Until we can get to the point where science has figured out how to do it in our genetics, like when we're not even born yet.
Yeah,
Until we get
see
to
what
that
we're
point,
predisposed to. Yeah,
just we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it, and then we gotta take action. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I do want to take this moment to invite any viewers that are watching. If you've had anything in your life where breast cancer has affected you, men or women. I mean, I know we're focusing on the men part specifically in this video, but it's mostly because guess what? Everywhere else, that's what they're not talking about.
Right.
Please do share in the comments. We'd love to hear about it, whether to just be a place where you can express your thoughts, your feelings, your experience, or if you want some feedback, can be a place to support both. Keep kind words is all we ask.
That is all we ask.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Absolutely.
no hate here. We're all just about support and love, and we just need to be there for each other and be, the tribe that we need to be.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you all
Yes.
so much for coming out and again listening to another episode of Life Through Her Eyes. And in this case, Life Through Her Eyes, looking at his life. So
Yep. Yep.
we appreciate you again, all the feedback, the likes, the subscribes, the shares, everything is so appreciated. We are still in our earliest stages of this program, but we are figuring it out and we're so grateful to have you along the ride with us. And we hope that you have the wonderful, wonderful day and week. And we hope to see you next week as well. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.